Imagine being born and raised in the UK, only to have your citizenship stripped away from you, leaving you stateless in the foreign man's land. This is the story of Shamima Begum. This tale has gripped the whole nation and it has sparked a lot of intense debate. This is an eye-opener for all migrants out there who think because they now have the British citizenship, they could act as they like. However, the UK Home Office is letting us know that even if you've got your British citizenship, it can also be withdrawn. Yes, it sounds shocking, but this is 100% accurate. Shamima Begum was born to an immigrant family living in the UK. She was born in August 1999. But on February 2015 to be precise, she traveled with two other schoolmates to Syria. It was said that she lived in Syria in a camp of ISIS, and upon her arrival, she got married to a 23-year-old in that same camp. The reason given of her leaving the United Kingdom was to join the Islamic State in Syria. However, 4 years down the line, in 2019 to 2020, she was stripped of her British citizenship, citing national security concern. In this video, I would be taking you to the UK government website that talks about citizenship being revoked and what are the conditions given. Now, Shamima is a case study we are using today in this video to enlighten every one of us out there. Like I said, this enables us to act right, follow all rules, and ensure we stay off trouble. As an immigrant myself who has been in the UK for years now, married to a British citizen myself, I know for a fact that there are some do's and don'ts that I would need to implement while I stay here. This video is proudly sponsored by SIMLESSPAY. I use SIMLESSPAY to send money to my loved ones in Nigeria fast, seamlessly, just as the name states. SIMLESSPAY has the best exchange rate. It is 100% secure, so you have 100% guarantee of your money being safe. Thousands of people have rated the SIMLESSPAY excellent on Trustpilot. You can use SIMLESSPAY to send money from the UK to Nigeria with just a click. You do not need to have a wallet, okay? Directly from your bank account to SIMLESSPAY to your loved one's bank account. SIMLESSPAY gives you good equivalent of your pounds. Now send money today using SIMLESSPAY. Use my code Clara to get £10 cashback when you send the sum of £250 and above on your first transaction. That means you send the sum of £100 or £20 at first, £50 tomorrow, next tomorrow £30. As long as it all accumulates to £250 on your first transaction, you get £10 cashback. So do not hesitate. Use the link in my description box right now to go to the SIMLESSPAY app and start enjoying seamless transaction. Thank you so much, SIMLESSPAY, for sponsoring today's video. In the case of Shamima Begum, it has arisen lots of national questions, security in terms of citizenship and stay in UK to be precise. So is your stay shaking, or could you be at the verge of your citizenship being revoked? We're going to know that today. So please come with me to the UK government website where I show you every one of the details of where an immigrant citizenship may be revoked. If you've not liked this video already, please do subscribe to this channel, and as you do, you won't regret it, as I promise I would only bring nothing but reliable informations to enlighten you on any visa changes or updates regarding UK. As you can see from what has been published and put out on the UK government website, it says nationality and borders B, deprivation of citizenship fact sheet. What does this mean? This is a fact sheet provided by the UK government themselves to tell you what would be the case of your citizenship being revoked or withdrawn. Number one, it says deprivation of citizenship where it is conducive to the public good is reserved for those who pose a threat to the UK or whose conduct involves very high harm. For example, national security, which is the case of Shamima Begum, an act of terrorism. It also says unacceptable behavior such as the glorification of terrorism, war crimes, serious organized crime, your citizenship may be revoked. It also gives another example stating if you're involved in fraudulent activities, your citizenship could be revoked. It also go on to tell us much more condition whereby an immigrant or those who were born in the UK by immigrant parents whose citizenship may be revoked. Now, I see so many people celebrating their citizenship on TikTok, on YouTube, here, on Instagram. There's no crime in doing that, but whilst we do that, we should have it at the back of my mind that the most important thing is to stay and adapt to every rules and law here. Not just to come out to celebrate, but also to have it in your mind that this citizenship could be revoked at any given situations, just as stated here on the fact sheet for deprivation of citizenship. That is why sometimes I do tell people that even though UK may be our country, in the sense that we've been given citizenship just like myself or any other person who has gotten their citizenship, it is still like a second home. Your main home is where you are from. Do not lose that culture. Do not lose that heritage. Have it that you are in another man's land, whether citizenship or not. You are in another man's land. You're in a foreign land. However, before the UK Home Office would withdraw someone's citizenship, they must have taken so many consideration into it. They must have looking into it, as I believe they are very wise in what they do. They don't just act like that. They act to make sure everything follows accordingly to what the country proceed. It says decisions are made following careful consideration of advice from officials and lawyers in accordance with international law, including the UN Convention on the Reduction of Statelessness. Each case is assessed individually. That is, each individual's case is peculiar. What could be the reason of my citizenship being revoked or Mr. A's citizenship being revoked could be different from Mr. B's citizenship being revoked. This video is an eye-opener for every one of us, to enlighten us, to teach us, and to encourage us to ensure we follow all rules and regulation of this country. It's such a blessing to be in the UK. You could argue with me on that. You could say, oh, UK is just UK, it's not rosy. But trust me, I know where I'm coming from, and I know the opportunities that this country has given to me, myself, my family, and every other person around me. So guys, let me know your view on this. Do you think the UK government have the right to revoke individual citizenship after it's been granted? Or do you think that the UK government shouldn't? So what are the conditions you also think one citizenship may be revoked? I'm looking forward to the comment section to see all your views on this. Please let's make the comment section interactive. Also point out what you've seen migrants like myself or any other person doing wrong that we shouldn't be doing. Okay, because this could be like a lesson. Someone out there may be watching and saying, I shouldn't be doing this, I shouldn't be doing that. Okay, so let's just help ourselves. We are here to work, make a better life, and I believe that we should do what the country wants from us. Please like this video, and as you do, may God bless you. Let me know what part of the UK or country you are watching from, and as you do, may God bless you. Bye bye.